Hail, noble ally. Please accept these treasures as a gift for your unwavering service to the kingdom.
Okay. Hello. Sorry for the delayed start. I switched to doing tea in the evenings instead of coffee, and I don't have a proper tea setup yet. So, doing the old saucepan method. Takes longer to get the water boiling. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all doing? Why the switch? I actually found that I find myself less tired in the evenings if I don't drink coffee, strangely enough. So it was more of just a habit, really, that didn't really serve me any good purposes. So sounds like you need, you know, we had an electric kettle. I just couldn't find out where it was. But I feel like we still have it somewhere. Just have to find it.
Well met, loyal friend. You've made a real impact on the realm. Thank you for your contributions.
All right, we got Corin with the 59 months. You can have a cup of tea as well there, Mr. Corin. Spawn Chiller with the 64 months. Tea is not really your cup of tea, huh? Well, it's not like green tea or black tea. It's the thing is I started growing a lot of my own medicinal herbs that are best ingested using teas. So by having my evening tea, it's almost like evening medicine, if you will. So tonight I'm having mugwort lemon balm tea. So, but yeah, I got a bunch of dried chamomile that I grew in the garden, and lemon balm, mugwort, bunch of stuff. The medicinal stuff, got it. Really good, beneficial things. I would like to get some nettles, so we can do some nettle tea as well. But all right, let me get. Let's see, we got 3 wisdoms to read. Start the evening off with some wisdom. 2, 3. This one is for Corn. A little dose of confidence and a sprinkling of determination shall armor you against the doubters and the naysayers. Oh wait, doubters and naysayers that cross your path. There we go. Dose of confidence and a sprinkling of determination shall armor yourself against the doubters and naysayers that cross your path. Indeed. That's a good one. Deadly Nightshade for you, Spawn Chiller. Good evening, Peter. Let the constellations guide you toward the fulfillment of your aspirations, for the universe conspires to help those who dare to imagine. That's a good one. How dare you? How dare you imagine? And Mr. Jumping Mouse. I have Newt. Well, it's very commonly... A wise man is not necessarily a smart man. Wisdom and intelligence are 2 different things. Like a skilled archer, trust in your own target and aim for success. Release the arrow of determination and watch it hit the bullseye. Oh yeah, Toad. How you doing there, Toad? Oh. There we go. Okay. Thank you, folks. Thank you so much for the support. Kicking off this evening here. We'll be working on finishing up the back side of this cloak so we can get this in the cookery. Yeah. Just need to work on the shapes a little bit more. Clean it up. Texture it. Let's jump right in. An arrow to the success. Yeah, for real. For it being a month that I did, that I took a week off, that's pretty awesome. It's a wonderful thing. Hey, thanks, Toad. Emma's feeling much better today, by the way. She's still not 100%, but definitely doing way better. It's crazy. It's crazy how quick that can change. Everything's all fine and dandy, and then, bam. Just another reminder to be thankful for the good times, right? To truly appreciate them. I'm gonna take a week off every month? Yeah, right. You'll see that number dwindle if that's the case. The stream is a very balance-keeping part of my day. I think whether I need to or not, I'll still always stream. I just might not stream, twice a day, maybe just one time a day. See that being like retired cnotbusch days being just the mornings or something. Although I don't think I'll ever truly retire. I don't really want to. It'd be kind of interesting when, we fast forward, 20, 30 years from now, and be a whole wave of content creating, streaming folks, in their older years. Oh man, I'm an old man. I would certainly hope you'll be resting there, Dashido. Resting. As the term rest in peace goes. Sleeping. Watching 32K VR. Oh my goodness. Hey, wonderful. You know, a lot of people took advantage of that during the live, but there's been a steady stream of people like yourself getting on board and taking advantage of the resource. So it's very encouraging. So thank you very much. Yeah, sorry for not being here during the morning stream. Me and the missus both had a sleepless night, the feverish child, so I figured it's best to just call in sick, catch back up on sleep so I'm not a zombie. And it was nice. Well, that is. Yeah. I think that's one of the first lessons you learn as a parent. Is how little sleep you actually need. I remember my mindset on sleep before I was a parent. The infant years make you ready for anything. Mm-hmm. 7 a.m. Central Time. Oh jeez, Sardini. A wizard stream is neither late nor early. I stream precisely when I mean to. One of the many perks of being a wizard. Yeah, morning streams are Monday through Friday. Evening streams are Monday through Thursday. And then we have class on Sunday, which is... It's in the morning, but it's later. 9 a.m. Hello, Itty Bitty. How you doing? Yes, Green. Yeah. We had a little break in between. There was 2 weeks off for the painting to finish up, and then we had an unexpected interruption last week. But now we're back on track. So this Sunday there will be a class. We'll be going over the mixed media base making. Yeah, it's really really good stuff there, Looper. Yeah, you're already a tea drinker, so all you gotta do is mix in these, you know, beneficial herbs with your normal tea, and there you go. You're getting a daily dose of medicine as well as your tea just for the enjoyment. Just have to make sure with certain herbs that if you're taking any like meds, which I know you are for certain things, that it doesn't interfere with what you got going on. But I think nettles is fine. Just always double check that. Because, for example, St. John's wort. St. John's wort actually negates or cancels out pharmaceutical meds, which is, it's interesting because that could be beneficial for certain things. It's just really good at detoxing your system. So good that it literally will negate any of your prescription. No meds. Okay, perfect. Oh, really? Okay. I didn't know. I just assumed so because of all the stuff he had going on. That's good. So yeah, then you should definitely dive in deep to the herbs there, Looper. I'm trying to think for if I know any for beneficial gut stuff. I'll have to do some reading up. I could refer you to some nice books. The amazing thing is the amount of these herbs that are really beneficial are just what you would consider weeds growing all over the place. Fermented cabbage, yeah, you're right about that. Any sort of fermented, anything fermented. Healthy gut bacteria.
Good day, dear friend. Your contribution to the growth of our kingdom is invaluable. Thank you for your devotion.
$39. Thank you so much, my friend. Let's get you some wisdom. A little bit of liquid luck. Do not fear the unknown, for it holds within it the potential for greatness. Fearing the unknown. You're not, my friend. You're nothing. I do appreciate you sticking with me. Thank you very much. How's the mouse? it's going good. We got the... Last week we started the cloak here. We did the armature, built up the beginning structure. So now we're just finishing it off, refining, and then we'll do a little bit of texture. And then we'll bake it, and then we do the underside of the cloak as like a separate layer. Yeah, it's really good, Looper. There's lots of great books, and then there's also actually a really cool app on your phone that can at least that can help quite a bit. You literally just take a photo of the plant in question, and it will match it up with, you know, really good accuracy. It's like having a Pokédex for plants. They have apps for flip phones? Not for my phone, no. The missus has a smartphone. I have to borrow hers for that. Thanks, caveman. Oh, really, Creationix? Yeah, we work on this one Thursday evenings. So if you guys tune in Thursday evenings, you'll see this one getting worked on here. Yeah, I'll have to, you know, let me message her and find out what it's called. You know, as soon as she lets me know. Probably mulberries or raspberries. Bet you. Black, something from the berry family. Me and Emma were harvesting mulberries today. We have a mulberry tree in the backyard, and one of the low branches, a big one, cracked during the last storm, and it's hanging really low, like to the ground where Emma can reach. And so instead of cutting it off right away, I decided to leave it on there and let let those berries ripen so we can pick them up, and then I'll cut the branch off after we're done harvesting. Oh, let's see. It's called. Let's see. It's called Plant Net, with the A as an at symbol. Plant Net. Mulberries, yeah, they look like blackberries. They're a little bit smaller. A massive tree, so I just get tons of them. Plant Net. Yep, that's it. Pretty sure. You had some great big mulberry trees on the farm, yeah. Brings me back because I used to, my grandma's house had mulberry trees in the backyard that every time we would go to her house, we would climb them and eat berries straight from the tree. Sure. There's always those really awesome uses for technology you'll encounter from time to time. And that's definitely probably one of the coolest apps I've used before on a phone, on a smartphone. Mulberry granita. It's a bit like bigger berries. Or is always a dish, okay. Thought it was like a variant. I decided this year to actually harvest them and rinse them and freeze them. I always think I have to like use them and make them into something right away. But when the mulberries come in, it's like high busy time in the garden, so it's hard to really make room for it. This is a polymer clay. It has to be baked. It has to be cured via baking. She does. Yeah, she has a Google Pixel. I think the 8 is the one she has. He broke to fix it. The problem with old smartphones is their batteries tend to be very weak. She's like me though. I mean, she wouldn't need a smartphone. The only reason we even have one is to there's lots of things on modern social media you can't do without having a smartphone, so it comes in handy. Yeah, of course, they don't make phones that have interchangeable batteries like they should, like they used to. It's probably because the phone would have to be a little bit bulkier. Something.
Hail, noble ally. Please accept these treasures as a gift for your unwavering service to the kingdom.
Olaf. Hey. Thank you for the 106 months, my friend. I'm doing wonderful today. How are you? Thanks for supporting me and sticking with me, my friend, for 106 months. Old man Olaf T. Harry. Been around. He's been around. Been around a long time. Doing all right. Okay. Good. Within the labyrinth of choices, follow your heart's compassion. Follow your heart's compass. And you shall navigate a path true to your purpose. That's true, yeah. Your heart's compass. I would say you trust your gut's compass. Your heart can be deceptive sometimes. Right. I mean, I still use happy birthday to someone today. Not you. Okay. I'm sure it's somebody's birthday today. I don't know. But yeah, I still have just a regular old flip phone, and I just don't use it very much. And darks. Ah. Oh. Hey, happy birthday there, Jumping Mouse. Happy birthday. Do anything special? Just kind of taking it easy. I realized when I saw my reminder to pay rent come up, I realized it's already June. The heck, man? So I got my birthday coming up soon, June 11th. Emma said we can go fishing or we can go swimming for my birthday. That's what she said. Maybe both. Swimming with the fishes.
The strength of the cnotbusch kingdom lies not in our walls, but in our people. March to war.
Hey. Glad, thank you for the raid. Oi. Hallo, wie geht's es dir? How was your stream there, Glad? You took the whole day off, so you go, oh man, and then I disappointed you by not showing up for the morning. Sorry. Just existing. What are you existing for, Glad? What is Glad's purpose? Well, I'm glad you're existing, Glad. I, for one, am glad. Welcome, Raiders. How was the sleeping? It was wonderful. I slept in, then got a much needed bunch of stuff around the house done. Stacked a bunch of wood. Gave away Emma's old bed. Somebody came and picked it up. It's good. Some young couple about to have their first baby. Say, well, this lasted Emma until she was 4, so it should serve you well. Yeah, I just didn't want to. A lot of the like places you could drop that off at, like Goodwill and stuff, they don't take baby beds and stuff like that because of liability reasons. So we just posted it up on Facebook Marketplace for free. Free, come and get it. It was free. Freely was it given to me, so freely I shall give it away. I got it from, it was my grandma's husband's family member, and then I painted it white, so it was like wood colored. But yeah, still in great shape. No reason to toss it. You don't know how to sleep in anymore? It's not like it used to be. You can't just like sleep. Sleeping in to me is like getting a full 8 hours, you know? 7 to 8 hours of sleeping in. You know, waking up at like 8 instead of waking up at 6:30. Won't be sad or mad. Oh yeah? I heard the word it's supposed to rain all next week by me, which is perfect. It'll be just in time that the garden didn't need to be watered. Let me look up a reference really quick here. Reference. At least a bit of rain. You're out west, right? You guys don't get any rain over there. What do you think this is? That western desert climate. Let's see. St. George. Where's that at? That's pretty good. Big downpours in the summer. Okay. Like opposite of. We tend to get our bigger. It's when it changes from cool to warm and then warm to cool. So get those big fronts pushing across the. It's like warm air comes up from the warm wet air from the Gulf mixes with the air coming from the west. Tends to create some pretty nasty storms. Okay. Hey, what's up, Rec KP? You can email me if you like any custom work done. This particular piece is not for sale. It's commissioned work. You can email me and commission something yourself. We are very close to completing the car fund goal. If anyone wants to help out with that. We had our family vehicle deemed not safe to drive all of a sudden and can't really get something going ourselves. So if anyone wants to help pitch in so we can get some wheels under us, I would much appreciate that. Let's see. Oh. That's quite a lot of rain. No, there's no hood. It's just kind of like a cape cloak. Well, let's hope. Seems like intense weather is getting more and more intense. Let's hope not so much for you. Hey, what's up, Shadow? I'm doing good. Welcome back. That's quite a word. It's the fear of long words. Oh, really? That's what it means. Appropriately named. Guess no one with that phobia could ever learn German. Wouldn't work out. I think so. I think we'll do the morning stream, just like with Emma's birthday. Just hang out for a little bit. Have some cake. I'll open any gifts if anybody sends anything. June 11th. It's a Tuesday. I'll be turning 35 years old. Spare a coin for an old beggar. Hey, Carlo, thank you for the tip, my friend. Yes, everything I make is commissioned work. So if you're interested in getting something made, just email me. info@cnotbusch.com. We can talk from there. Youngster. I feel old mentally. It's not physically. Ever thought about doing stop motion? I would love to, yeah. At some point I'm sure I will make a project happen here or there. Perhaps.
Good day, dear friend. Your contribution to the growth of our kingdom is invaluable. Thank you for your devotion.
Hey, Silent Bullets. Hey, thank you for the 36 months, my friend. Let's get you some wisdom. In a realm of endless possibilities, let your imagination reign supreme, painting your life's canvas with dreams turned into reality. Very good. It's just a painting. Hey, oh hey, thank you very much, PJ, for that contribution to the car fund. I appreciate that very much. Thank you, PJ. You're watching right now. Getting pretty close to being able to brush the shapes here. Brush them in. Hey, what's up, Block? Hey Kaylee, how you doing? Okay, so now we're gonna take alcohol brush. It's gonna help us really clean up these shapes and really fine tune what we got going on here. Wait, one more. I want to add a little bit more volume to this first. Hey. for some aggressive alcohol brushing. Sawdust or something there. Nope. No, we had to skip working on him today. Normally I would have, but I took the morning off, so morning stream. No, you didn't miss it. Next Thursday morning we'll be back on track. I think the next step for that one is the loin cloth. Lots of cloth folds. It's 6:30 p.m. Saradini? Hey. That's alright. Enjoy your afternoon. 5 hours behind me. Okay. Where you from again? UK or something? No, that'd be the opposite direction. Hey, bots, thanks, man. Glad you like it. Thanks, Clayton. Okay. Now it's time for texture. Use your brush. Where is it? I don't know where my wire brush is. Maybe we'll do something else. Hey, what's up, Amy? Hundred, 100. How are you doing? I'm good. Wonderful. No, Looper. They have to read, but then they have to click the little dancing rare cnotbusch guy. You have to click the reaction button. And they should be good. There we go. We'll be able to thin up the edge and do all the edge work once it's been cured, baked. Yeah, let's get him tossed. No react, no access. That's right, access denied. Get that in the oven, and that way we'll be able to sculpt the next layer, which will be the underside here. And then finally, the kind of part that goes around the front. Might be able to do that part and the underside in one layer. But, yeah. Let's toss them in the oven. pirate, I think. Pirate. Pirate it up. I'll be right back. All right. Be working on old Captain Sabretooth here. We should start the Badger soon, but I don't want to. We need to start it when we have the mouse here in front of us, because otherwise we could get the scale wrong, you know? So, but we should do that. Yeah, maybe we'll do that next time we work on the mouse. When it's out of the oven, we'll actually start the Badger. That way we can bounce back and forth between those two. But yeah, I usually don't like starting the second character of something unless I have the first one in front of me, because otherwise it's very easy to get the scale off. So, Captain Sabretooth it is. But I mean, let's see. That only needs to bake for 30 minutes. So 7:30. Then we'll pull it out and maybe start building the frame for the Badger. Right. Yeah, I mean, the scale's pretty close on the sketch, but we definitely did change a lot of things. So it's just best to have that character in front of us.
Listen closely, traveler, to what I say. Twitch Prime does not even cost a dime.
Lemon, hey, thank you for the 3 months there, my friend. I appreciate that. You saw something new on Cosplay Sculptor's page on Facebook. Oh yeah, what'd you see? Speaking of which, okay. We got the base for the coat done. We're gonna sculpt kind of like a collar. Oh, okay. So they've come out with it then. Interesting. Okay. So I've known about that for a long time, but I wasn't allowed to say anything. But yeah, Arnold's been working on a light cosplay. So it's essentially like it's polymer clay and it's cosplay, but the density is way less. So very lightweight material. Cool. And he must have I've definitely known about that for a long time, so he must have had some Arnold's kind of a perfectionist with stuff like that, so he must have really fine-tuned the recipe. So making what kinds of stuff we could use that for is like really big things like wings and even capes could you know, that are really big and flowy. We could make with that stuff and have an easier time with it because it won't have the weight, or even doing just larger pieces in general. Right. Because I mean, that's the you know, yeah, imagine you have a really large character standing on like really skinny legs or something along those lines. You can really cut down on the weight, which will just help your engineering. So. Hopefully you don't get show. I'm sure all would be forgiven if. We're gonna have them on here soon for a Q&A. I did message them, I think today or yesterday, to see when they can come on. So maybe it's good timing for them to We can talk about that. Yeah, I mean, I didn't find out. I didn't. Rob Way spilled the beans. It wasn't me. That's cool. I'm excited to get my hands on some of that stuff. Okay. It's probably that's a smart thing to do. Kind of get the word out there to start giving free samples out. Very clever. Everyone loves free samples. I know, I always love it when I order seeds from a seed company and they always throw in like random packs of seeds. Little freebies. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Oh look, you can see the weight difference there. What does that say? 56 grams? So 2 ounces is 56 grams. So let's see. Okay, yeah, this is 8 ounces at 227 grams. Hmm. It's so funny. Just thrown in with the order. No message, no information on it whatsoever. Yeah, exactly. Yep. It's like a quarter of the weight. I can really see a lot of applications for that in the world of cosplay. Making props that are both flexible and lightweight. Poker cards. Like he's in an intense shipyard poker match. Karaoke microphone. I wanna help tell a story here. We're gonna have like a really crappy hand, you know. But then somewhere along on his outfit here is gonna be a few aces tucked into his clothing. He's a swindler. Thanks, Doctor. Or just go walk outside. Fresh air, you know. It'll snap you out of your sleepiness. Go walk around the block. Okay. Fair enough. Get to work. Good job exercising your discipline. It's the making yourself do something you don't necessarily want to do in that moment. Small cnotbusch sitting on your shoulder, convicting you all the time. My words ringing in the back of your mind every time you try to give in to the temptation to be lazy. Oklahoma. Oklahoma having a heat wave or something? Yeah, the weather's been nice and cool where I'm at. Thankfully. Oh yeah. You get to benefit from your toil. It's been a pretty crazy tornado season, that's for sure. Makes you wonder what hurricane season's gonna be like. You're a sailor? You hope you don't encounter one of these pirates. Yeah, in real life, these characters were not so great to be around, that's for sure. In the realm of fantasy, they're cool and fun, but reality, no thank you. '94 to 100. What's the temperature right now here? 70 degrees. A nice 70 degrees. Real life pirates use machine guns instead of swords? Yeah. Yeah, it's not fun. The modern sword. The sword of our time. Go grab the mouse out of the oven so it can start cooling down. I'll be right back. Okay. He's still very hot. I just pulled him out of the oven. Yeah. I agree, Looper. I agree. I tend to take the fight bad with good kind of approach. Like that. Not the fire, not fighting fire with fire. Does no good. Well, I like doing exactly what you're doing. Watching stuff like that and really asking those questions and pondering on those things. And the way I look at it is, throughout our whole lives, we're making small little decisions, day by day, year by year, and all those small little decisions are changing us, either for better or for worse. And yeah, people that are not good doesn't happen overnight. You know what I mean? It's those small little choices and decisions all stacking up over time, slowly forming who we are. It's really why everything we do, say, think, all matters. It defines us. We're all slowly changing in this world, either for better or for worse. People can change, that's right, yeah. Change is slow, though. It's just like, when you were growing up and you were growing very fast, physically growing very fast, and every time you'd go to like a family gathering, they'd be like, wow, look at how big you've gotten. But from your perspective, nothing has changed. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. Where you try to make positive changes in your life, you don't see immediate results, so you get a little frustrated or discouraged. But the reality is it is working. It just takes some time. So just takes time. Slowly, we're always changing. And we do have a say in how we change. All right, D. Decision to go to bed. That's 2 people. There we go. Positive decisions. Good. Very good. Apartments are expensive in St. George, Utah. You should try and look for, even in the area that I live, you can rent a house for cheaper than an apartment. So maybe try looking at inexpensive, like small houses. You might be surprised. Gold. Hey, what's up, Gold? Thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Come on in. Hey, is it Kathy? Hello, Kathy. Is it Gathy or Kathy? I can't see if that's a C or a G. Also expensive too. Look though, yeah. Maybe, I mean, you don't know unless you look. Okay, this is Kathy. There we go. Okay. The text or the font my chat has for YouTube is a little bit funky. Well, welcome, Kathy. Welcome. Okay, I think we should start the armature for... There's a second character for this guy. It's a badger. An American badger. Let me pull up the reference for that. Because if we get this structure built for this, then whenever we're baking the mouse, we'll always have that aspect to work on. So I'll pull this up really quick. Badger, let's see. American badger. Cute. With a shorter back than you will see on a real badger. Okay. Not as long. I see. Not as handsome as the European beasts. Okay. Well, let me grab a block. Did you send a badger photo or two? Yeah, I'll have to. Let me check. Black wood. I have a fresh batch of construction scraps from Emma's bed build. Put those to use. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, that's the one I was looking at. I have that very image up on Pinterest here. Okay, we got some, let's see, some wire here. Let's twist ourselves up 2 pieces. Hello, Brandy. Going well.
Well met, loyal friend. You've made a real impact on the realm. Thank you for your contributions.
Wisdom for you. Thank you for the 14 months. No, it's going really good. This year's garden is just, I'm telling you, man. You'll see. I mean, you'll see with your own. Just every year it just gets better and better. I think my first round of garlics are going to be ready to harvest soon. No matter what challenges we face or how dire the situation may seem, there's always hope for a brighter tomorrow. Indeed. The trick is remembering that when in that dire situation. This is something think we all must practice. But yeah, it's going really good. Harvested some spinach today and added it to our sandwiches for dinner. Yeah, you guys got a late I had a really early start this year. It was definitely an abnormally early start. I even started before most people in my area started, because a lot of people like to read the calendar to decide when to start, and I was reading what nature was saying, and all the signs are saying it's spring, so I was like, alright, I'm just gonna start planting, and worst case scenario, things will die and I'll learn a lesson. But sure enough, didn't happen. Nothing died. Yeah, I can't believe it. The garlics are almost ready for harvest. I have like whole heads of lettuce and stuff already. Potatoes are already flowering. I've harvested my lemon balm twice already. Gonna be going on the third time. I just harvest it. I cut it all off, chop it all off at the top, and I hang it to dry. Turn it into dried lemon balm for making tea and stuff. Yeah, I didn't expect it either when I first grew potatoes. Oh yeah, that's what a potato top looks like. They are, and they're actually a member of the nightshade family. They're related to tomatoes, and they grow flowers on top. And every once, if the conditions are just right, those flowers will actually produce a fruit that looks like a tiny little green tomato. You can't eat it. It's very poisonous, but you can actually get from it potato seeds, which are essentially, if you get this fruit and then you're able to plant those seeds and grow them, it'll create a whole new variety of potato the world has never seen. Poisonous potato berries? Yeah, I know. We're looking to store seeds from crop this year for next. Yeah, you should. You guys definitely should. Most things are very simple. If it's something that produces a fruit, like tomatoes, cucumbers, all that stuff, the seeds are inside the fruit. Otherwise, most of the other things create little seed pods, almost like a pea or a bean. Even like radishes, all the brassicas, like broccoli and cabbage, all of them will produce. And then there's quite a few that produce seed every 2 years. So, like carrots. So what you want to do is you want to leave a few carrots in the ground to overwinter, and then next season when they come up, they'll actually make seeds. So. It really does, yeah. We're making the sidekick to our mouse character here. It's an American badger guy. Probably only need one more twist here. So I'm building the armature for that. So right now we got the spine, leg. Let me just grab our sketch here. This can help. I do paint stuff, yes, on stream. It's just fewer and far between there, old potato. You're gonna see a lot more sculpting here than painting. And also my wife helps with paint work, but I still try and do painting myself as well. Okay, so do we want this to be as close to how it is in the image there, Jumping Mouse, as far as the scale of the creature? Try a little bit longer. I imagine so. More or less, yeah. So the distance from the front legs and the back legs are the same as the length of his kind of torso area. So yeah, that's about right. Maybe do one more twist. Okay, Looper. Have a good night. We'll catch you later. Okay. Kind of like a medium dog to human. Okay. I mean, kind of like what we got here is pretty close. The size difference. So, I mean, we're pretty much in the same ballpark there. Yeah, it should be okay. Class is on Sunday, yep. We're starting things back up. I'll be going over the mixed media base making. Yeah, we'll be doing just showing you guys how I make bases using mixed media. The mixed media approach creates a really fast result that I think looks really good. So, and it's not really super challenging. It's pretty fun, a pretty fun process. So. What do you use to sculpt clear sticky goo like slime? You can use some UV resin, I would say. They also sell flexible UV resin if it needs to be flexible. And you can also mix pigments into it, like paint, to kind of tint it into like a green see-through slime. What do you use for spit? There's a glue called right here. It's a German-made glue called Yoo-hoo glue. And if you want to make those really thin little spit strands that go from the upper jaw to the lower jaw, these do such a good job. This does such a good job at that. And then you can kind of, once this hardens, you can coat over it with UV resin if you want to build up the durability. You chickened out. Well, I will say this is fun and it creates a really nice effect. I try to resist doing this because it's not super durable, you know what I mean? But there's not really a way to make a thin strand that's super small like that really durable. Unless maybe you use like I saw a technique where you actually use a, you know, feathers, white feathers, how they have those how they have those little individual hairs. There's a technique where you essentially remove one of those individual strands. These ones are all like stuck together. Anyways, you get the idea. You just get one of the strands and you cut it, and then you glue it. You glue it on the bottom jaw and on the top jaw, and then you drizzle UV resin along the line. And that creates like a really durable spit strand. Or fishing line, yeah, fishing line. Yeah, you're right. Definitely fishing line if you need it to be really durable. Just glued at the top and at the bottom. Spit engineering. Okay, let's see here. So, let's see, the length of the leg is about... It's about like this. Just use a real monster, yeah. Too much upkeep. I believe the back legs are shorter than the front legs. Let's see. Let's take a look here. It certainly seems that way. Short back legs, yeah. The Badger. In your sculpting travels, have you ever looked into taxidermy? I have. There's actually, I've learned a lot of just ideas and techniques through watching taxidermists do their work. A while back, I sculpted a bear sculpture, and I used taxidermy methods to the fur on the bear's body was all like using fake fur, mixed media, instead of it being hand sculpted, and it looked really good. I also considered if I was ever to make a life-size dragon or fantasy creature, that I would probably buy a taxidermy mold, a form, that's what they call it, taxidermist form, and use that as a base structure for the actual sculpture. So for example, dragons are very similar to horses or deer, or you could even use like a tiger or a lion, and just use that form as like a base model, and just kind of sculpt on top of it. It'll have all the hardware for hanging it up on a wall and everything, so. And the anatomy, anatomy on those forms is perfect. You know, it's already really proportionate. Side view, they're fairly level, harder to tell from the picture. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah. Fairly level. Some pictures seems like the backside is
Greetings, fellow adventurer.
a bit
We've
lower.
got everything you need to rest and refuel.
Yeah, the front shoulders are just a slightly. Oh, that's a honey badger. Oops. Hey, what's up, Sherry? How you doing? Thank you very much for the 5 months. I'll get you some wisdom here. Do you have a scheduled time that I go live? I do. So I actually stream twice a day, in the mornings and in the evenings. Except for Friday, I stream only in the morning. Monday through Thursday is mornings and evenings. Friday is just morning, and Sunday is class session. I don't know if I have any of my scheduling links on YouTube. Hold on 1 second. Alright, Sherry. The morning stream starts at 7 a.m. Usually goes till about noonish. The world is vast and full of wonder. Open your heart and your mind, and you will discover the magic that lies within. Here you go, Sherry. Let's just go with a similar scale here. Is the dragon set up yet? What dragon? Dragon class? No, not yet. We still got 2 more classes to finish off the gremlin. We're making the bases, or the base of our creation. Then there'll probably be like another week gap, week or 2. Probably 2, more likely. Okay, let's give these a little bit of a cut here. Oops. The evening streams start at 5 p.m. Usually go till 9. Hey, what's up, clown? Okay, let's see. I think that will be pretty good. Imagine the head is somewhere around here. I think this should be the right size drill bit we need. Drill some holes. Okay. Bend this so it doesn't want to jettison here. Not today. I think the approach we'll do is we will we'll probably end up bulking in the body. We might do the oh yeah, I got a really nice big pile that needs to be processed down. I'd like to get some more, but I'm not gonna burden Bob. If he offers, I'll take him up on it, but otherwise I'll just be happy with what I got. So I'm wondering if I might actually sculpt the head of this creature. We sculpt the head first, then attach it, and then fill in the body. About the same size. Let me go refill my beverage and we'll continue. Be right back. All right. Let us continue. Hello, Vinny Veer. How are you doing? You know what we can do here is we can let's just kind of sketch in the actually I'm not sure that we need to do this. Probably the best thing for us to do is to just make the head as a separate entity. We can attach it to the armature here, flesh in the body. Well, I don't have any steel stick. Have to bulk this out. You know what, let's just take a ball of cast clay, stick it on there, and then zap it with the heat gun. That should do the trick. Kind of like making the skull. That should be good enough. heat gun, solidify this, and then we'll be able to add clay on top. Alright. Alright, let that cool down a little bit. It's hard to sculpt a complex shape onto a piece of wire, so it's better to give it more surface, creating kind of like a skull. Now's the time, huh? It does. Badgers are just raptors. Didn't bring any blades. Binding exact knife. Wait, no X-Acto knife blades? Still a little bit too hot. Put the clay on there now, it'll become really soft. Yeah, they grub it up. Just like any figured out that I've been battling this grass in the garden called quack grass, and it grows just like a bamboo does. It has a long, skinny, long root that goes. Here, I'll show you. So here's the ground level here, and the quack grass comes in about 2 inches deep. It's a long root, and then it sends up these little spikes that become the, the blade of grass, just like that. And then it continues spreading that way. So the only way to get rid of it is to kind of get this underground root, which is like about 2 inches below the dirt, up. It's a big pain in the butt, and if I cut it out and there's like a little segment still left there, it'll continue growing. So you have to get as much of the root as you can out. But anyways, so I'm constantly digging through the garden, fighting this monstrosity, and Annie is with me digging along, because she's also discovered that right at this 2 inches below the dirt line is the little grubs.
The strength of the cnotbusch kingdom lies not in our walls, but in our people. March to war.
Hey, Kirk, Shannon, and company. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. I was just describing how my dog discovered what grubbing is. Let me finish my story and I give you the official entrance here. So grubs, little grubs, live at that same dirt level, and Annie sees me digging around in the dirt and decides to kind of see what I'm up to, and so she thinks that when I'm digging around to remove the quack grass roots, she thinks I'm looking for grubs. So now she goes around, and essentially I trained her to get rid of this for me, because she goes around the yard, or in the mulch is where it is mostly. In the mulch, she'll go around and she'll dig down to this 2-foot section and dig the whole root out. But she's actually looking for the little tasty snacks under the ground, the grubs. So grubbing, yeah. So my little miniature pincher Annie is inadvertently helping me in the garden by looking for food. Okay, but that's what badgers do, I imagine. They dig a lot of roots and grubs for their food. So Kirk Shannon, how you doing? Welcome. Never heard of quack grass before. Yeah, it's not fun. So when the quack grass sends up new blades of grass, it's got like a really like a sharp spike. It's not just like a weak little flimsy piece of grass that you can just lay cardboard on the surface to stop it from coming up. Oh no, this stuff will just poke through. So it's quite the adversary. But if you stay on top of it, it's constantly having to regrow, and you could starve out the root system by just picking it every time you see it. And what I did is around my garden beds, or any area that's a gardening area. So like say this is my garden bed area. I dig if there's grass growing right here, I dig like a 2-foot trench all along here, and then I put firewood into that trench. Kind of creates like a barrier. So, which means once I've gotten rid of the quack grass in the gardening area, once I've eliminated it, it's no longer a problem. because the power of this grass is it comes in with like full strength, you know, with that root under the ground, and then creates full plants, you know. If seeds, you know, seeds blow in and land in here, it's easy to deal with those kind of weeds because they start off super small, you know. Problem with this grass is it comes in full force, you know, and then it's like setting up shop really quick because it's using the energy from out here, from in this grassy area, you know. It's like spreading that way. So, all right, it's enough garden ranting. Okay, let's add on our layers of clay here onto this little skull, and we're gonna be sculpting a badger head. At least getting the basic shape going here. What were you up to there, Kirk Shannon? What have you been up to? Anything crazy going on? Anything wild and crazy? Yeah, this is the sketch. This is the finished. I've decided to start sketching my work before I start diving in. So this was the sketch I produced. Just do it in one sitting. And then this is the detailed version. And now we're doing his companion. Hey, thanks. How much is a ZBrush subscription? They're subbed by a lot of clay. You know, I mean, you could dive into the clay. What are your, I mean, what's your goal? What's your end goal for your art? Because if your goal is to, I don't know, is this something you do for a living or something you want to do for a living? Because it's certainly easier to make a living using ZBrush, playing around in the digital realm. There's just more direct kind of career path opportunities. Yeah, see, exactly. Because it's not easy to find a way in this digital world as a traditional artist, you know, without making sacrifices, you know. It's not impossible, of course, but the path is very unclear and hard to find.
Spare a coin for an old beggar.
My evening snack came early. Some strawberries and dark chocolate chips, cream. Hey, Energy, thank you very much for the 100 biddies. Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, thank you very much. The amount doesn't matter. It's the gesture. I appreciate that. Strawberries, dark chocolate chips, and I think it's just heavy whipping cream. $359 per year for ZBrush. I'm not sure I like that all these programs have gone to the subscription model. I mean, it's nice if you're somebody trying to get into it, but it would be cool if they had an option to just buy the program. Because we pay for the Adobe suite. Ina, my wife, she does all the film and video editing and all that stuff. She uses a lot of Adobe programs. That's like $60 a month. Everything's fair until a big company gobbles it up. Yeah. That's true, Clayton. I mean, out of the $60 a month, the amount we use that stuff, it's so worth it. But it's different for us because, you know, it's part of how we make our living, so. Cost is justified. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and wrap things up there, folks. I'll finish my snack and start winding down for the evening. Yeah. Right on time. What's up, Sarah? Paying to learn is greedy. Yeah. I mean, thankfully there are a lot of open source things available. It's always less than ideal, but you know, my next door neighbor asked me for a hand in a task building. They had a cabinet drawer that the face of the drawer where the handle is was like broken, and they asked me if I could make them a new one because the people that sell cabinets wanted to charge them like 200 plus for this replacement piece. So I said, yeah, you know, I'll try. And I didn't have nearly the proper equipment to do it the official way, but just using my belt sander, which was less than ideal, I was able to create the reproduction. But I was thinking to myself, you know, that's how you have to do it with anything. You have to make the best of what you have, even if it means doing things in an inefficient way. You know, you can get a job done or do something even though you might not have the fancy tools or the things to get it done the quote-unquote right way. You know, you shouldn't let that stop you from doing whatever it is. I mean, I could have just as easily said to them, oh, you know, I don't really have a planer, or I don't have this piece of equipment or that piece of equipment. But yeah, usually not having the right tool just means it just takes a little bit more time and effort to get it to be right, but that's all right. Make the best of what you have, no matter how much or how little it is, right? Necessity is the mother of invention. Yeah, right. Alright, folks. Hey, thank you all for joining me this evening. It's been a pleasure. We got the cloak finished and baked. We got the base of the second character started, which means we'll now be able to bounce back and forth between the two. And yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, get some rest. I'll be back on tomorrow morning. We'll be working on Morgoth over there. Let's see. Let's find somebody. Let's find somebody to raid. It's Friday. It's already Friday. Combustible Dan. Glass blower? Sure. Let's do that. Combustible Dan. Alright, everybody. Till next time. Bye-bye.